Om Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishnan Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. There are certain characteristics of God vision in the context of his having the first samadhi experiences, ecstatic state wherein body is forgotten, world is forgotten. So there are certain characteristics of God vision. One sees light. Light we saw in the last class. Light is spiritual light. And one feels great joy. What is that joy? Joy which springs from the transcendental realm, the realm beyond. We are accustomed with the joys of the world, living at physical level, eating, drinking, and small joys of world. But this is what comes from the transcendental realm. There is the realm transcendental within, there is the realm transcendental beyond the universe. So objective ultimate and subjective ultimate. From the subjective world, because it is vision of God, from the subjective ultimate, it springs up that joy. That joy cannot be compared with any joy because we are knowing only joy of the sense pleasures. I see a beautiful scene and enjoy. Sight, I hear a beautiful song and enjoy. I am enjoying the sense perceptions, sensual level. But this is beyond. When I read something, I am mentally imagining certain things. I read a poem and enjoy. It looks like an intellectual enjoyment, but this intellect is creating a world within of imagination. There I am enjoying with the same senses and mind. Sense perception is always backed by the mind. If mind is there, senses do not perceive. My mind is somewhere, my eyes are open, it will not recognize what is in front of it. I am absent-minded with open eyes. So, if I am dipped in some deep thought, my ears also do not recognize the sound that is, people are talking here and there. My mind is somewhere else. I don't even hear what they are speaking. So mind must be there behind the senses to receive what the senses are perceiving. So sense and mind work together. That's why we are able to perceive audio visual. Audio is different. Visuality is different. Seeing is different. Hearing is different. But who is receiving the two, hearing and this one, both are being, hearing is also received by mind, seeing also received by the same mind. So it synchronizes. Mind has the capacity to receive from all these five senses at a time and match each other and understand together. Behind the mind, to process this, there is the intellect, buddhi. Buddhi takes two together, mixes and sees what is being told, how the music is coming. I am seeing audio-visual, seeing also and hearing also. Now I am speaking to you people, you are able to see me and hear me also. Seeing is done by eyes, hearing is done by ear. And commonly, there are different channels, but I don't hear and see it differently. I hear and see together, because mind is common factor, where they meet. And this joining together, mixing the two rivers, two channels together, and understanding, he is speaking. Whoever speaks, I look at them. The door made the sound, quack. And where from the sound came, my eye went. Where from? Oh, there the sound. My intellect is combining the two. Senses are there, behind is the mind, behind is the intellect, behind is the self, the Chaitanya, which is understanding. Buddhi understands in a different way, and the self, the deep within, it receives the final reading and acts accordingly. Somebody must be there to react. I ask, what is your name? You hear, what is your name, and see me also. And it reaches the self, and self replies, I am so and so. Again, that self replying, it comes through parapashyanti madhyama vaikari, through the mouth. How it goes inside and reaching the self, from the self, the Atman, the consciousness, from the individual consciousness, it comes back. It reaches the individual consciousness, Jivatman. It reaches the Jivatman ultimately. Jivatman replies. It comes out to the mouth. So, it is seeing and enjoying, and all this is not the individual. In between, the karmic load to bear. There is another factor, the ego, which is hiding and sitting inside the intellect. Buddhi and ego, ahankara, go together. They are jigridos, they cannot separate from each other. Similarly, mind and memory, chitta and manas, they go together. Because the moment I see an object, I must understand what is that object. The moment I see a book, I immediately recognize it's a book, and I immediately recognize it's Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. It is from the past memory. It tallies with the memory. Every moment, everything is being tallied with you. From memory, certifies, yes, that is chair, that is this one. Spontaneity, memory can be recognized. How the things change, you see. So here, similarly, all the enjoyments that I enjoy is sense enjoyment. Whatever enjoyment I know in this world I have enjoyed is sense enjoyment. Hearing a song, my mind is enjoying, but through the senses it is enjoying. Now, this joy which Sri Ramakrishna is telling, there is when a person gets vision of God, there are certain signs of he gets joy. What is that joy? Is transcendental. The bliss of the Atman, as if it is coming out to the mental level. Great joy and experience upsurge of the great current. Upsurge of a great current in one's chest. Great current in one's chest. What is this current? It is the current of the energies working in the body. It's called pranas, pranic. go and tell anybody, your friend, the most whom that person loves, friend or child or somebody is dead, you will understand how the breathing changes, how emotions come up, how it reacts, whole body, mind and all. What is happening? Where from the emotions are emerging? That energy which suddenly brings about that transformation. He starts weeping. Emotions have become commotion inside. What? Energy, Shakti, energy. This energy is called prana, pranic energy. And this pranic energy works in various levels. I lift a box, physical gross energy is working. When I see subtle energy behind the eyes is making me see sukshma. When I think, mind is working. For any action, energy is needed. Mind is working, there is energy behind. Still subtler than the energy that is managing the senses. Bodily prana, sukshma prana, ati sukshma prana. And here the upsurge is coming from the transcendental realm and making commotion in the heart, in the chest. Chest is pertaining to heart. It is a place where the Chaitanya is getting activated in the heart of man. One's core of existence is called heart. Heart of the city, heart of the earth is the centermost point. The temperature at the heart of the earth is 2000 Celsius. If I say 2000, then it's at the core, centermost point of the earth. Like that, what is the heart of man? It is not heart that pumps the blood. Here, heart means the innermost point, which is the 10th door to the Absolute. I go, just like every day, I sleep, I go to that point, the core, heart. In the heart, I expand. There is as if I am entering a small hole and expanding in the Absolute. I am changing the dimension. When I sleep, I am entering into another dimension and expanding. Actually, which dimension? There is gross, subtle and causal. Virat, Hiranyagarbha and the beyond. That is Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara. Gross, subtle and causal level. In bodily existence, our bodily existence, it is called Vishwa. I am in waking state, I am called Vishwa. In dream state, when this physical bodily awareness is not there, I am called Taijasa. A Jiva, Jivatman, in waking state is called Vishwa, Vishvaha. Vishwam means nature, world, universe. Universe is called Vishwam. The Jiva in waking state is called Vishvaha, Visarga, Vishwa. And a Jiva in dream state, when he is not aware of the physical body, he is called Taijasa. And in deep sleep, the Jiva, which is not even aware of its mind and senses, is called the Prajna. Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna at individual level, at microcosm. Macrocosm, Virat, Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara. Gross, subtle and causal level. Now, the causal level of Jiva Prajna and Ishvara Prajna, Ishvara at the cosmic level, they are part and parcel of each other. Taijasya and Hiranyagarbha is inseparable part of each other. This physical body, Sthula Sharira, and Virat, this universe, gross universe, are inseparable part. This body is a part of this universe, physical world. Now, when from Ishvara, that upsurge, the prana is coming from the Ishvara into the Jiva. The prana energy. This energy, physical energy, comes from the food I eat. The same food I eat becomes mind also. At mental subtle level also. At causal level when I go, these energies will not work. To make me enter into the transcendental realm, expand in the cosmic. Last when I sleep, I go inside to the core, expand. This expansion in the universal consciousness, individual consciousness, Chaitanya, expands in the universal consciousness. This expansion is done by an energy which pertains to the causal world, not the physical world. At the causal level, it is there functioning. So we see it working deep within ourselves. When this upsurge is taking place, it is less like some energy is making me from deep sleep to come to waking state. Coming to waking state, it is taking from the energy, from the Chaitanya. And here, while going to sleep, from gross to subtle, I am going in a different way. From gross to subtle when I go, sthula to sleep, that is, I am entering into dream, my physical energy, subtle energy is taking me. There it is causal energy, which is a part of the Ishvara that is projecting forth and is taking me to the deep sleep, make me expand in the Ishvara. And again, when the sleep is over, that is, the call has come back to wake me up. It is slowly that energy again is bringing me to waking state. It has limitations. That causal energy brings me to dream state border and leaves. From there, the border issue is there. From there, subtle energy takes charge of the physical, my eating food, to the level of my waking. Then from waking, from dream to waking, my physical energy is bringing me to the waking state. You see, while going, physical energy is taking me to sleep level. From there, subtle energy is taking charge to take me to the deep sleep. In deep sleep, the Chaitanic prana is taking me and making me expand in the universal consciousness. The Chaitanic prana energy, Chaitanic energy is bringing me to the causal level. Causal pranas are taking me to the subtle level. Subtle pranas are taking me to the waking level. Waking level, all movements become possible with the physical energy. So when I get emotions, spiritual emotions, it is the causal pranas. Beyond the causal, Chaitanic prana is manifesting in the heart. Chaitanic prana. This is gross physical material prana. I lift this book, is physical material prana energy, material energy. I am lifting. I eat food and I am lifting. So in dream, when I move about in the dream world, it is subtle prana that is perceiving, moving, acting, everything is happening by the Sukshma pranas, and at causal level, everything going back to seed form is done by the causal, and immediately when you become Bindu, the transcendental energy, the Chaitanic prana starts working, you bring, and that Chaitanic prana which pushes you out from the dream state, the deep sleep, and takes you beyond the deep sleep, is Chaitanic. That Chaitanic prana is working in Samadhi sthiti. When you get the vision of God, there is an upsurge in the heart. That upsurge is not of the physical pranas, it belongs to the Chaitanic prana. And experience the upsurge of a great current. Current means not electric current. Just like water is falling, there is current. Water is flowing, there is water current flowing. So all these belong to current, different. We call it current. It is current. Water current, air current, current of air. When tornado comes, when wind blows, it's a current flowing. Here this is also we called current, electricity, because it is flow of electrons. It's a flow. Any flow has a current. Here is Chaitanya current in one's chest, like the bursting of a rocket. He gives the example of also bursting of a rocket. This rocket is of those days, of ancient times. The next day, Baburam, Ramdayal returned to Calcutta. Yam spent the day and the night with Master. Next day also Yam continued, but Ramdayal and Baburam returned to Calcutta next day. Means night 2 o'clock they are talking, 2 to 3 o'clock. Morning they are getting up and going back. December 1882, it was afternoon. M is there. It was afternoon. Master was sitting in his room at Dakshineshwar with M. And one or two other devotees also was there. Several Marwari devotees arrived and saluted the Master. In Bengal there are good number of Marwaris. People from Marwad, Rajasthan place. It is exactly on the other side of the, it is in the west coast, this is in the east coast. Rajasthan comes to the left side, our left side, and in the map, of the map, it is right side of the map, and left side of the map is Bengal. So from there the people have traveled and settled down through generations. They are businessmen, but at home also they speak same old language of Marwari. So how they have got, and they picked up, like mother tongue they speak Bengali. Now also if you meet any Marwari in Bengal, and with that absolute fluency, like Indians who have settled down in America, they speak American English by birth so smoothly. You feel as if they are the American people are speaking. Like these people speak Bengali with lot of perfection, same as if they are the permanent residents of those places. The Bharava, and they have become devotees, you see, of Sri Ramakrishna. Whoever is there in Bengal in those days, they were intimately related to Sri Ramakrishna. Once they hear, once they see, once they read about Sri Ramakrishna, the heart is bound unless they are extremely gross level, who are unable to, because of their gross living and lack of spiritual sensitivity. Little spiritual sensitivity is there also, it doesn't matter. It immediately recognizes the divinity, truth. But if they live too gross a level of living, then it becomes difficult to recognize. Even if God comes and stands in the front, they will not recognize. If somebody says, I am God, they will go, all right, you will be sent somewhere else. So that is the case because of their insensitivity to spiritual and extreme sensitivity to material world. One who is dipped in material world, he cannot recognize spirituality. Little at least, small amount of spiritual sensitivity immediately is attracted by Sri Ramakrishna. You see moth, anywhere far up, it sees a light. The light is so dim when you see from far off, but it starts flying. Because else the whole rest of the world is looking dark to it. The small light, as it comes, its intensity goes on increasing, and it will never leave the light anymore. It will go on hitting whole night, and then morning you can see it has fallen there without food and water. But it never goes back. Once it sees light, it will not. That is the case with the jiva. When it recognizes the divine, they have become devotees. The hearing, Marwari devotees. Several Marwari devotees arrived and saluted the master. They requested Sri Ramakrishna to give them spiritual instruction. He smiled. Sri Ramakrishna is smiling. Why do these people, saints, whomever you go and ask, give me some spiritual instruction, the first thing what they do, they smile. Why do they smile? Because it is not something giving. You can't give. It is your treasure, it is within you. It is your inner treasure. The spirit is within. The Chaitanya is within. You are searching outside. How can I get? It is. They smile. Yes. It will be given. It is there within. Just you have to turn inward. How to turn inward? Your vision from the external world. That they will teach. It is in your possession. You don't know. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, when we go to big man's house, they will not know what are the things there in his house. So many things. Many things he doesn't know at all, it is there. He will be passing now and then through that, he will not recognize. Somebody identifies and tells, then only he will recognize. There, in that corner, did you not see one Ganesha image is there? Where? I have never seen. No, it is there, you go and see and come. oh, this one, that they don't recognize. Similarly, it is within us, we don't recognize. And the vision is turned inward by the saints and the avatars. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhritavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamedhyam Tam Ramakrishna Shirasa Namamaha.